in the upper room with Jesus. Do, 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 do. Hey, grace and peace, fam. I pray that you are having a wonderful, wonderful day. And yeah, you catching me out there. It's been a long time since probably years since I spoke to you as I was on my way to work, and I can't really look at you because I'm driving. But I just wanted to share something on my heart today that may be for someone or ones out there, and that is the setting aside. There comes a period in our lives, and sometimes it comes several times in our lives, where God our Father sets us aside. And it's uncomfortable, but it's necessary. It's a growing place, it's a growing period, because His promise must come to pass in our lives. And you've heard me say many times how my daily prayer is not my will, but God's will be done. Why? Because He knows all things. He knows the beginning. He knows even those moments when you were in your mom's womb, those dark moments, because He was there orchestrating all the things that make you up, all the things that will go into your cells, those things that some of them you're like, oh God, why would you do this? What kind of nonsense is this? There's a purpose. There's a purpose for all that makes you up, all of those things. But it's important to hear Him. And so as we enter into this set aside time, don't find it strange when you are alone. Not feeling that you're alone, but when God sets you apart. And in this time, you're going to see that people that were always surrounding you will be away from you. And it's not because they want to be away from you. It's because God has set like these fences around you. And these fences are to protect you during the process when He is pulling something out of you to bring forth those things that He has ordained to occur in your life, through your life, at a particular moment. So you may find yourself this holiday season home, alone. Even if there's many people inside, you may feel like, wow, you may feel disconnected. Well, you're not alone. I want to encourage you that during those times to listen intensively, listen with razor precision to what God is saying. He's going to speak to you. He has a word for you. He has some instruction for you. And those instructions are to set you on the next dimension. This is not for everyone. Everyone is not going to the next dimension, but the next dimension hurts. When you go from level to level, yes, there are some aches and there's some pains. When you are going from dimensions, it hurts. It can be like a tearing apart. I'm going to see some of you in a few months, in the beginning of the year, with some reports of great victory, because the place that God is taking you to is great. So when you're in that time alone and you're trying to call people and the people are not answering, or you just miss them and they call you back and they can't get you, don't think it's strange. There's a place we're going. We're in the end times. Believe it or not, we are in the end times, and there's some promises that are coming to pass now. You've been sowing seeds. I'm going to have to tell you a little story. I was just grabbing, I have so many books where I write in and jot down things for different things, speaking engagements, some things for books, ideas, whatever. And I picked up this one little book that I had, and it was one that I started using for when I would go out, and there was a message on Sunday, and I looked at it and I noticed these little jots where I was planting some financial seeds. And I'm like, what, Lord? What? When did I do that? I had forgotten all about it. But I believe God allowed me to pick that particular book up on that particular day when I was especially feeling set apart to say, guess what? You planted seeds that you don't even remember. And those seeds are connected to some fruits that's about to come in your life. Hallelujah. There have been some publishing companies, some television networks that I just could not seem to connect with. I remember years ago when I was doing a film festival in New York, and one of Oprah Winfrey's people tried to reach out to me, and wearing the many hats, I couldn't connect. And I knew that God didn't want that connection at that time because of the things he still needed to do in my life. He needed me to get used to some things. He needed me to experience some more hurt. He needed me to experience some betrayals at the dimension that I was at, so that when he elevates, that I can be able to stand, and after having done all, to stand and be a witness for him. He had to remove some people. Yeah. And he put some other ones in there, and they were sweet, but they were there just for a season. Some people are there for a reason. But God had all things ordained. I'm telling you, there's people that just hang around me just to try to learn what I know, and because I'm a sharer, and I don't mind. Because when it's your time, when it's my time to go to the next dimension, there's no demon in hell that can stop it. Not even you can stop it. I want you to be like me and say, God, not my will, thy will be done. I kid you not. Yeah, you're going to have bouts. Maybe depression may try to get you. You'll have bouts where, all kinds of things are coming. People try to come in and they're like, oh, I'm going to give you this. And you have to say no. There's some things you have to say no to. Yep. I know them too. They seem good, but you have to say no, thank you. Because you've got to hold on so that you can get the greater. I love you. May God bless you. May heaven smile upon you. I may look like I'm sleepy, and I probably am sleepy. I was up for something this morning, had my time with God, and then I was working on this novel again. Get ready for it. Wow! It's my first love story. It's a novel. It's fiction. And I've been known to write many things. And love poems. I can write some love poems and all of that kind of stuff, but I've never even fathomed writing a love novel. And so it's coming out, and it's going to be juicy, but you better believe there are going to be some things that's going to grow your spirits even in that romance. Okay? I love you. There's nothing you can do about it. Be blessed. Keep me in prayer, and I'll continue to keep you in prayer. Love you. Bye-bye.